CGI has come a long way in the world of movies, but today, instead of celebrating the best, we're gonna shame the worst. Shame. Shame. Hey movie fans, CGI, it's here to stay, for better or for worse, but I personally think if used correctly and used well, it can complement just about any big budget movie. Well, what happens when it doesn't? And it just looks awful and probably should have just stayed home and just not gotten out of bed that day. Bad CGI. Bad. Well, that's what we're going to look at today, the worst CGI movies of all time. We're looking at specific effects, not the broader spectrum. And we're not saying these movies are bad, but they have certain elements that are just atrocious, that, wow, a computer spit that out. Now, we're going to exclude lower budget or animated movies. So, movies like Birdemic or Food Fight, sorry, but you're not making the list, and you should be apologizing to us for watching you. Let's start off close to home and near to my heart. So, it's infuriating that it's even on this list. But Star Wars. Star Wars revolutionized the game by groundbreaking special effects and forever tweaks. Which change am I specifically referring to this time? The Hayden Christensen debacle? No, not this time. It's the completely tacked on scene with Jabba the Hutt in A New Hope in the special edition, which subsequently has been added on to all other editions. So, for some reason, they thought that this scene with basically the exact same information with Han Solo and Greedo talking in the bar about, Han, you owe money to Jabba. That scene needed to be played out again, except this time with Jabba and with Greedo, who just got shot. But, okay, I can get rid of all that, whatever. If Jabba looked halfway good, Jabba looks terrible. I don't care what version you're talking about, whether that be the DVD version or the original VHS version. The fact that this scene didn't even make the original cut shows you that it probably didn't even need to be in this movie. And while we're on the subject, on dishonorable mention, not even honor, dishonor on you, dishonor on George Lucas, dishonor on the Jawa transport animal thing that just walks in front of the screen for no apparent reason, yet I still own that toy anyway because I'm a sucker for Star Wars stuff. You know what you did, George Lucas. Moving on to something less aggravating and not Star Wars related, we have the debacle that was the Godzilla 98 movie. Now, you might think Godzilla himself will be on this list because, you know, he looks horrible and he's not Godzilla to me, he's a gigantic lizard thing with a big weird chin. No, he's passable compared to the offspring of his in this movie. For some reason they introduced, like, I'm gonna call them Godzilla Raptors, because they're like, hey, that thing that worked in Jurassic Park, we're gonna steal that. We're on to you, Roland Emmerich. We know what you did, you just stole from Jurassic Park, except when Jurassic Park did it, they did it well. These look so laughably bad. Like, it's supposed to be a tense scene, and then you see what looks like just little paper cutouts just on the screen at the Coliseum or whatever arena they're in, and you're just like, that's what we're supposed to be afraid of? Are you kidding me? That's the best 1998 graphics can do. Are you kidding me? Wow! At number 3, we have another older classic that really did not age particularly well with a modern reboot, and that is Scooby-Doo. Now, I watched both the Scooby-Doo movies growing up because I love Scooby-Doo. I don't know what I watched on that big screen with those two movies because it bears little to no resemblance of Scooby-Doo, and the actual CGI Scooby-Doo is just atrocious. Looking at Scooby next to the rest of the Mystery Inc. gang, it's like he's not even there, which I know he's not, but you're supposed to integrate the special effects better into the scene. And it's a toss-up for me of which one's the worst. Scooby, or whatever creature thing, like demon thing, is on that island that they're basically trying to cure. I don't even remember the basic plot of Scooby-Doo, but I remember distinctly that those things, the red horn devil thingies, look so laughably bad. And you could say, oh, that was early 2000s. That's not an excuse. We still had really great special effects. We had Lord of the Rings tearing a house down with special effects. At number 2, we have one that's still parodied and made fun of to this day, even though it's been 5 years now, and that's the Green Lantern suit in the Ryan Reynolds Green Lantern movie. Yes, I'm happy that they at least acknowledged it in the Deadpool movie. Don't put me in a green suit or animated! Because, honestly, this is probably one of the worst superhero suits of all time. And I'm including Halle Berry's in Catwoman. That's just a train wreck in and of itself. But my main question is, why did you make a suit CGI'd? That's always boggled my mind. I can get the lanterns need something with CGI to show the creation and the power of the ring, the power that the ring has. The suit itself, really? I can't think of another movie where the mask itself is CGI. It's just like someone took a picture, or took Microsoft Paint and just went, yep, Green Lantern, guys. We're good. Just stick it out there. People will buy it. That's kind of the sentiment of the whole movie, but when your suit looks like a fish suit, a green fish suit that glows, I don't care. And the number 1 worst CGI effect in movie history, the Scorpion King in The Mummy Returns. Wow, where do I even start with this thing? The fact that The Rock has a movie career after this is just a testament to the man's charisma and acting chops that he can bring to the table, because the fact that he can recover from a PlayStation 2 cutscene in a movie is just amazing, because this thing is a train wreck. He looks terrible. I don't know if I've ever seen a worse character render in a movie. It's like, I don't even know how to properly describe it, but it's amazing that he got a Scorpion King movie after this, or even any movies after this, because he just comes out and he sticks out like a sore thumb. Yet he still somehow manages a way to have the people's eyebrow in there. Okay. And the fact that when The Rock came back to the world of WWF at the time, after filming that movie, and didn't rename his signature move from the People's Elbow to the Scorpion Elbow, that is a missed opportunity right there. I would have paid money to see the Scorpion Elbow. But the Scorpion King in The Mummy Returns has garnered this reputation as everything bad in CGI. When people talk about, oh, there's so much CGI in movies, that's one of the examples they always point to. Me, personally, I don't mind CGI, so long as you do it correctly. And, whoo, that did not use it correctly. So what do you guys think? What are some of the worst CGI effects of all time in a big budget movie? Comment below and let me know. And as always, if you like what you're seeing and want to see more, subscribe to the channel, or find me on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram at Uncharted Media. Stay sharp, movie guys and gals.